So let us start with salt wedge estuaries. These are the estuaries where the influence of the injection of fresh water is bigger than the influence by the tides. Okay, so these are the rivers, the largest, the world's mightiest rivers indeed are salt wedge estuaries, but salt wedge estuaries exist on much smaller scales too. Okay, so the Amazon River is the biggest. Okay, Congo River, second biggest, and then the Mississippi River. And here you can see the transport rates of how many cubic meters of fresh water per second is transported by these rivers. Okay, and I'll also give you a reference of a unit called Sverdrup, and Sverdrup is refers to 1 million cubic meter per second. Here's one example. This is an example for the Mississippi River, a classical example of a salt wedge. The contours are salinity contours. On the left side is the river. On the right side is the marine environment. You can see a transition zone of a very big difference, contrast in salinities on a distance of only 5 kilometers. This is what we call the salt wedge, very turbulent zones. Okay. And often in these biggest rivers, these salt wedges you actually don't find inside the estuaries, you rather find them on the adjacent continental shelf. Okay, all right, that's one example of salt wedge estuaries. What's so special about these salt wedge estuaries? Well, there is little or no inflow of marine water into that system. It's relatively stagnant, the zone actually outside the salt wedge. Okay, and I said it before, it's also that this zone is actually not found inside the estuary, it's on the adjacent shelf. Okay, so very limited marine influences in these type of estuaries.